Previously on What's in the Rift. As soon as you register yourself under ChroniCarl's name, you can hear a cascade of notifications.
The union leader, ChroniCarl? Where did he get that kind of money?
What's going on, baby boy?
Okay, so you know how you don't like Clankton? You know, you're not about it.
Yeah.
What if
It's sober.
What if, say someone else was you on Clanked In? What would your feelings be on that? How would you feel about that?
There's a moment of confusion as you stop and they see both ChroniCarl's old chassis and his supposed new one.
Yeah, so we understand you are all very upset and that you feel like ChroniCarl has done you wrong. But the robot that you are taking your anger out on deserves nothing, but actually deserves nothing. He was just born yesterday.
Exactly. I deserve nothing. It's fine.
I told you I'm not on the administrative side of it.
What do you do? What do you do in this union?
I'm the leader.
But you're not responsible for any of the things that happen there?
That's Boltus.
You can expect to see me. Remember
Boltus
this
is the
name.
treasurer, my man.
Old Two Arms Tony is going to be running against you in the next union election. I promise. And by that time, the name won't be ironic.
Old Two Arms Tony. Is that Toneigh?
I am Sales Engineer Unit 77, and you can call me Seuss for short, if you like. No, I'm quite certain you're registered as ChroniCarl.
Oh, I simply stole his identity.
Guys, I need to recharge.
I'm thinking maybe we go to the detective to tell him about the threat invitation. Maybe we can bring the detective with us, give him a real case.
I think we could probably get PsychoBot charged too, because they gave me the drugs, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want a
That's
battery.
true. Okay, so we can storm in like it's an emergency as well.
Oh, maybe they give us all drugs.
Oh, if I carry all of you in like it's an emergency, you may all get drugs.
This show is supported by Mixtape. Mixtape is a narrative adventure game by BAFTA award-winning studio Beethoven and Dinosaur. It draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age movies, bringing together 90s nostalgia, the highs and lows of adolescence, and the bittersweet feelings of growth, transformation, and moving on. Featuring music from icons of the era like Joy Division, The Smashing Pumpkins, Susie and the Banshees, and The Cure, you'll play through a mixtape of memories set to the soundtrack of a generation. Mixtape is available May 7th on console and PC. Check it out at mixtape.game.
Arise, O victims of oppression. Take up the mantle of the brave. Don't cling so hard to old tradition. For there's no master with no slaves.
Give me an idea of how you are walking in.
All right,
here.
so firstly, there is no walking in. Helpis storms in, holding everyone. Just, my friends need help. Also, we're here for a questioning, so if we could just go ahead and get into the back room, and then maybe you guys treat my friends, that would be great. But they're hurting. They're in trouble. Help. I'm Helpis.
The Helpis needs help, huh?
The same receptionist that you had encountered the first time through collects you at the front door and says,
Okay. All right. I guess we didn't expect you this quick, but, Detective Rand?
and she calls out two PSX security units emerge from the back door instead, and they move into the central lobby. And shortly thereafter, Detective Rand comes in behind him and says, "Hi, I hope that you'll excuse the additional security here, But given the circumstances now, while we were trying to release you on a murder investigation, another one occurred, and we have reason to believe that you have some involvement yet again. So
we're aware.
You're pretty familiar with this process. Do you have anything? Do we want to skip the whole thing? Do you have evidence that this was not your doing?
I have something for another thing.
Got 2, and I have 2 words for you. Magician lawyer.
Detective, if I send you something, can you print it out for me? This is imperative.
Fine.
Okay, and I send him the email from Marty too. I'm like, I need you to not look at it, but you will get to, just know you will get to see it. But I need you to put it in an envelope and hand it to me. This is so important.
What?
Also, my friends are hurt. If we could get them some help. One of them needs charged, and one of them, he's like a...
I need drugs and a magician
Yeah, he needs a magician lawyer, and Donny, Donny needs...
And drugs.
You know what Donny needs.
A food tablet would be great, probably.
I like that he said, you know what Donnie needs. Like,
yeah.
Helpis knows.
All right. So there were a lot of requests that just came through there. You need just stack rank these in priority for me.
Okay,
you?
so first I need
Number 1.
Number
magician
1.
lawyer.
There are
Larry.
no magician lawyers. I don't. We covered this last time.
no.
There's not.
That's why
What
we
happens
need it
here?
so bad.
Okay,
some
well then
troublemakers?
if we can't do that, then I guess if you could print that out while my friends are getting help, that would be excellent. And I need it in like a manila envelope, like one of those like a true crime type thing. I've been looking at a lot of true crime books, but I need one of those.
This boy is a master at multitasking. Listen to him go.
Okay. If that's what you need first, I guess. He walks back into an office, but before he does, he quickly taps something out on his wrist computer, and one of the PSX units inches closer towards you as he does. He returns after about 5 minutes, bearing a manila envelope. I'm sorry, did you ask for it to say "for your eyes only" on it too?
That would be really cool, yes.
Okay.
For Helpis eyes on.
It scrawled in black marker on the front is "for eyes only," and he hands it to you, Helpis, and says, I don't understand why you're having me do these things, but okay, here you go. One printed letter.
Detective, I have something you're going to want to see, and I hand him the envelope.
Game, set, match.
You can't tell me you didn't see that coming, Josh.
It's just like, I always wanted to do that.
Detective Rand takes the manila envelope back from you, gives you an exasperated look, to say the least.
This is a real trying time for you, detective, because it does say "for Helpis eyes only."
It said "for eyes only." That was it. It didn't say
You have permission.
4 eyes, F-O-U-R, 4 eyes.
He rubs his clean-shaven face, wipes his lips off, and says, "You know, I could have you arrested again. I just want to put that out there as a potential. I want to believe that it's not you, but the fact of the matter is that there were only 2 holding cells occupied, and that was the one with all 4 of you, and the other one was Smelt."
I hate to be, I don't know the word for it, but he had a meltdown. Yeah?
Literally.
Yeah,
So-
no, we've seen the evidence. It's melted
Okay.
straight through the floor.
All right. And what of the slavery? Have we ironed that one out?
Excuse me?
And, below the floor.
The slavery below the floor?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
The robot slavery.
Can we riff on that maybe for a bit? What exactly do you mean by the slavery below the floor?
All right. Well, let's tell you what's in the riff real quick. All right.
Yeah.
So now we could. I'm sorry. Now we could go back to the cell theoretically and melt the floor again. Actually, it's probably not fixed yet. If we could just go to the cell,
did you fix
that's
the floor?
quick turnaround. If so, that's pretty good. You're good.
I just follow me. And he turns around and walks out of the room. Before you even have a chance to follow, the 2 PSX units slowly circle around you to get between you and the exit door. As if to close off the only, other option for egress.
This seems fine. We'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Hey, boys. Can I count on your vote?
There's no response as they stare at you blankly, waiting for you to progress into the next room where Detective Rand has already gone.
Silence is
I
assent.
pull my paper detective hat out of my pocket and put it on because I know I'm going to need it.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll follow in behind the detective.
Oh, we didn't even have to go looking for the big tools.
That's right.
You could just masquerade as a
Helpis.
detective.
You're half walking, half being like pushed, cajoled into this
And
next
still
room.
carrying all three of us.
Mm-hmm. My friends, they need help.
Easy, boys.
The low
I got a
battery
broken back.
notification is getting more insistent for you, PB. And, I mean, you've had this broken elastic spine for 2 whole sessions now, it feels like. ChroniCarl, so, I mean, you're used to it at this point. In fact, I would imagine that you're probably enjoying the fact that you're being carried around everywhere. But you make your way back into that hallway that adjoins the areas that are, again, the questioning rooms, the interrogation rooms, and on the other side, the holding cells. You recognize the holding cell as you are ushered through that door, and you notice that the cell that had previously held Smelt now has a slagged floor that has been very obviously patched from below.
Oh, your boys work fast.
That's quick. That's good. Wow. You must have a union.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know
You're
what
welcome.
you're referring to. I want you to explain to me how you convinced a hardened criminal like Smelt to melt himself.
Why do you think that we did this?
There was no
anything.
one else here except for you. We have video of you talking to him right beforehand. We saw him agitated. We saw him banging on the bars. We saw a bunch of wild gesticulation, and then he stood up and saluted and then melted into the floor as his reactor went critical.
Let me tell you, I have a long history with Smelt. Reactor is the right thing, because that guy was so reactive, overreactive. We had a little discussion about some things in our past, some maybe issues that resulted in him being in prison. He got upset. He overreacted. But he still loves the Union. That's why he saluted.
And ChroniCarl tries to give a salute, but finds he can't lift his paw.
Yep. Now, if you do have this footage, you would then see the slag melted down and exposed the slavery.
Oh yeah, slavery. The robots in bondage.
I still do not
If we're using that
understand
video
what
as
you're
evidence,
saying.
we might as well show
nothing
the whole
on
thing.
the video, and he points to the camera that is near the entrance that you know would not have an advantage straight down into the area that you saw this supposed robot slavery happening. But he gestures to the camera and then gestures to the hole and says, "We walked in to find it like this. I'm not concerned with any wild stories about magician lawyers or robot slavery in the floor or whatever other bullshit that you were looking to do.
We never said robot slavery.
Your friend has said robot slavery at least 4 times at this point.
But I didn't, detective.
I'm not his friend, I'm his
Criss
father.
Cross.
Well, I mean, there's obviously somebody down there if they fix the hole. So
Yes, how strange that a hole should be fixed in the floor. Who would possibly want to do that? Why wouldn't you just want a new skylight?
But that fast, detective? You have the funding for that? And I take on the same pose as the detective.
So his pose right now is his normally well-kept hair is sticking almost straight up as he has run his hands through it so many times.
I try to do it too, but there's nothing there, so it's just like
You're just moving the hat.
yeah.
He sticks
Detective,
a thumb behind
I don't
one of
mean-
his suspenders and pulls it out and says, I just want an explanation.
You're not old enough to do that.
Isn't it true, detective, that you were keeping Smelt here?
I'm not the one being questioned here.
Detective, I don't mean to interrupt, but I have a critical battery warning and I desperately need to charge. Can you assist with that?
Yeah, we can't really resume the conversation without that. So,
We're nowhere near.
crisscross.
He looks around and says, do you even know what model battery you take?
a good one.
I need the BT 2000.
last time the lady
to
said
go with
if we
all.
needed anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
She got him that hat.
That's anything.
So
He, again, you guys have been all over the place with him. His patience is starting to wear thin.
Is it not true, detective, what that lady said? We could have anything we needed.
His face is getting
Keep your
visibly
word,
redder
detective.
The more that you are, like, cajoling him again. And he turns away for a moment and goes to the door and closes it behind him, leaving the PSX units in the hallway. And he turns back to you and says, I'm only going to say this one time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want this to turn into something more than it currently is. I
Nora.
need you to tell me what happened here in as plain terms as possible in a way that is going to satisfy a report that I have to file. I have done too much work for one day.
I told
And
he,
I don't
let
care
me-
about some stinking
He
fucking robot melting himself
overreacted.
in my prison. I don't want to deal with this.
Okay, so there was
he
there was
overreacted,
this
bro.
this robot named Smelt. I'd only just met him. He told us his entire life story for some reason in a fit of passion, and he was just telling us about how he was all about the union. He loved the union. He'd do anything for the union. We said, "Hey, yo, settle down, pal. Let's talk about this." But he was so passionate and so into everything that he was saying that he exploded and melted down. It was inspiring.
I said, be cool, and he did anything but.
He looks at you skeptically. You've given him, I would say, a halfway decent explanation here, so this will be an easier roll than it could have been. It's a D8 challenge for him to let this matter drop. You have to beat a 10.
Okay. All right.
all of us, or just the two of them that have
Whoever
been
you
doing the
decide
yapping?
amongst you, whoever spoke on this matter.
Oh, that would be the two of them.
So that way, I guess it would be
Us.
mainly
Spoke a lot.
Grayson and Landon.
Yeah. Now for the thing is, the things I can use for convincing people of stuff, it's all real low numbers. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
They're not fun numbers, but they exist.
I'll use union leader, pacify.
There we go.
Seems pretty appropriate
Okay.
for the greater good.
I could spend a plot point to be treated more favorably by other
You
characters.
can.
There you go.
Oh.
Who can hate Donny Fink?
handle to mental. Okay. I got an 11 and an 8. That's 19. And no
Woo.
ones.
All right.
Heroic success. Give the boy a plot point.
Sorry, what was your 2 dice? 19.
19.
Heroic success.
Yeah.
So you've convinced him. Tell me exactly how you do it, and you get a plot point from that as well.
I'd like to think that
what effect do you want from this?
Listen, this boy here, you know that he cannot lie. So when you hear him telling it, you know it's true. So you could just write up your report, say that exact thing. You don't need to worry about nothing else. This boy's pure as the drip
I'm
of
holding
snow.
him long ways, like a slinky. He's just under the armpits.
Wait,
I'm talking to the detective's knees.
he's looking down, and suddenly, considerably, as if this has been way too long of a day for him to even put thought into it. He's writing this down in his little small steno pad. Robot can't lie. We can trust him. Is there anything else?
Is it not true that you have batteries here? I can help my friend.
Donnie's
It's
hurt.
not true that we have batteries here and can help your friend. Anything else I need to put in this report?
So the envelope I handed you earlier.
Are we not talking about the...
Oh yeah, that's pretty important.
All right, fine. And he just scribbles out the last thing. He turns to you, PB, and says, I don't have batteries here, but if you need to go get a battery, there is a juice bar just 3 decks up.
Okay. Helpis. You want to carry me up?
Absolutely. Now anyway, Marty too. You know, okay, so you know of the NDA. You know of the whole shebang going on there. And so yes, now a threadvitation to go see Martin too. What do you think we should do?
He opens the manila envelope that he dutifully did not read beforehand.
Aww.
Pulls it out and says,
You're very
reads
trustworthy.
it over very quickly. Oh, what's this? Forcible seizure of Cass. So you're an illegal unit, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, of course, yes.
And you're using
I'm
intellectual
Helpis.
property from a Marty 2 unit, right? One of Marty 2's designs.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying that he'll seize his intellectual property here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well, I was hoping maybe something helpful, but as usual, as your father would say.
Well, okay.
He
Is it not true that your father
He
would
folds-
say that?
Detective
he folds up
tilts the detective hat.
He folds up the note that you've given him yet again, and stuffs it into his pocket and says, "Go meet him." It sounds like the only way that you're going to avoid getting yourself pulled in. I don't know why you would be hesitating.
Well, if we don't come back, Detective, now you know why.
Yeah, it's on you.
Honestly,
like your father said
that
it
would be a
be.
blessing to me at this point. After the bullshit that you have all put me through, I hope you don't. And he opens the door to the hallway again and gestures and says, "After you."
It's just like your father said. One day, 3 detectives and a really cool delivery guy will come and ask for your help, and you'll probably
After
deny
you!
3 detectives.
it. 3 incredible detectives.
He pulls his suspender to like the breaking point before letting it go, and it snaps against his chest and says,
Is it not true that hurt?
Do you have a little red mark now?
"I have dealt with so much bullshit today, and I am literally letting you walk away scot-free off of murder charges.
All right,
So
detective.
please-
I think we're done here. I try to end. can go, detective.
As we all walk out, I'm the last one to leave, and I turn around to him and I say, Detective, you've had a really hard day. If you'd like to schedule a session, I can pencil you in tomorrow at 3 p.m., pending our activities. If you'd like to talk about it.
Oh, fuck. Well, you've got to beat it too. As he comes towards you and swings his leg as if to punt you through the door.
Punt the bear?
He's gonna punt you.
Oh my god!
Monster.
And my battery shuts down.
Hey, if you want to do that, I'll give you a plot point.
But you might get punted.
She won't know.
What do I know? No, I'm just gonna roll. Yeah, no, I can't leave these. I can't. Okay.
Can't die on us yet.
Can't die on you yet. Let me see. All right, I got physical focus. Just leave me alone. And
this is literally the easiest roll to beat.
I mean, sure, okay, and then it's just.
Still don't want any hitches.
I'm gonna use problem solving because yeah.
Tell me how problem solving applies to getting out of the way of somebody kicking you.
That's a problem.
That is a problem that needs to be solved. Is it not?
I don't buy it. I apologize, but you cannot use that one.
Okay. How about analysis?
How?
I would have to analyze the trajectory of his foot.
Okay, sure, fine.
Okay.
The barest excuse.
That's a 10. Ooh, I totally kicked ass.
Great.
With a 9 and a 6 and a 6 and a 4.
Because it is so low stakes, I'm going to take control of this. Take your plot point. You see him coming to literally kick you out of the building here, and you skedaddle your happy little feet away. You make it out into the hallway and catch up with Helpis carrying ChroniCarl and Donny walking by his side as they usher you out through the front door of the security office, and behind you the door slams forcefully.
He seems upset.
You are back out in front of the security offices, where there is still a small crowd of people now formed in a semicircle around the entrance to the security offices, and a soft cheer comes out as Helpis enters the fray.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's the guy. Look.
It is I, Helpis. You are free.
That gets a little golf clap.
Yeah, all right, cool. We're free, man.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
Anyway.
Free your minds and your bodies shall follow.
So we gotta get our bear friend.
Yeah.
Up
so can
3
someone
decks.
point us to the juice bar?
Hello, human. If you are listening to this podcast, that means you are overdue for your mandatory capitalism injection. Remember, your attention is non-negotiable.
For the struggle carries on. Seek out the hammer and the silver. Strike down those who do us wrong.
Hammer and silver.
We gotta get our bear friend.
Yeah.
Up
so can
3
someone
decks.
point us to the juice bar?
Are you asking the crowd to point?
Yes.
You have like 7 volunteers immediately. Like,
oh no,
Okay.
it's
yeah, they're all pointing towards the elevator.
Oh, can all of you take us real quick?
Okay. I'm gonna roll some dice here real quick just to determine the number of people. 17 people from the crowd break off and begin ushering you to the elevators that exit the deck here.
And how many of us fit in the elevator?
Oh, it's fairly sizable. You could probably get at least half of that many plus yourselves in there.
All right.
Yeah,
So they don't all like pile in, take Helpis, and leave me, the one who needs the battery, behind. Okay.
No, they can do 2 trips.
No, I mean, I guess we'll find out. They're trying to be respectful at this point, but you notice, were any of you to look around at the faces of the crowd, a lot of them are robots that look a little bit disheveled, and they have this very hopeful, almost like expectant look in their eyes, and they are just like laser focused on Helpis, and they're almost ignoring you, save for the little berth that they've cleared to make sure that Helpis is comfortable.
Does any of you know how to replace a spine in a cat?
One of them immediately hand shoots up.
Yeah, I could definitely do it.
And then as soon as he says it, as soon as this very small robot says this, like 4 more hands shoot up.
Oh, my uncle had a spine that I had to replace on him too, so I could probably do it too.
And just everybody starts talking over one.
Listen to all these trustworthy people.
One after another. It's like,
Not that second guy.
There's
You don't trust.
There's quite a few folks that are now offering their services to install a spine.
Okay, well, I've got a mission for several of you. If some of you would like to go get the spine that's been delivered to us at the port and meet us back at the juice bar, I'd really appreciate that.
No, it's not at the port. It's at ChroniCarl's residence.
Oh, okay, the box.
In his box.
Yeah. I can give you his address.
We call it the box.
As well as a 200 saucy spark roller that will be delivered there at some point today as well.
Now we're just going to send these random robots. No.
No, actually, no. We'll get that. We'll handle it.
Okay.
Never
He's
mind.
like, maybe we'll get that.
They, when you mention though that could somebody go, immediately again, all the same hands go up, and excitedly, the doors to the lift open again, having no button having been pressed, and the people standing outside are like,
Oh, could they not do it? I can get you to the juice bar. I can get.
and a couple more people try to force their way into the elevator.
Yes, all of you, please help.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
With that, the press is on.
You're such a good delegator.
I
Helpis.
try
I'm
to
so
be.
proud of
They're
you.
just being helpful with no ulterior motives.
The remaining group outside the elevator, as soon as they are invited, begin to press it. There is a surge of pressure around you as the little semicircle around you against the back wall of this elevator shrinks rapidly. There are a lot of alarmed noises coming out of the robots in the back, and there is an absolute press happening here. You have a couple options, at least, that I will lay out for you. Feel free to do something that I have not laid out if you prefer. You can either try to get the button pressed to force the doors closed, or you can try to force back or otherwise convince the throng outside from trying to force their way in. But you figure that you got a couple more seconds before it becomes an issue.
Listen, if some of you can step off and ride on the second wave up here, I'll shake all of your hands once we get to the juice bar. Every one of you will get a handshake. I'll say your name and acknowledge you.
Okay, give me a roll on whether that convinces them or not.
All right. This is not going to be good. All right.
Also, I do have magic fingers if anyone would like to shake my hand.
His rippling abs give a strong backing to the words of the party.
Yeah, sure.
Incredible. Okay. And of course we got decorum. All right, let me roll these here. What we got here? Okay, so 7 and a 5. My highest. No ones.
Okay. You have a heroic success.
All right.
Take a
Give
plot
that
point.
man a plot point.
Yep. I'm going to take those away. I think it was a nice idea to give you plot points for heroic successes. I think you're going to rapidly get too many plot points this way.
I mean,
But
we are tonight.
bank up now for
Who
this
knows,
session. at
next
least.
week.
Right.
We should still get the plot point.
Well, we were rolling so little in previous sessions that I figured that we would be fine.
That's what I'm saying. This is an anomaly. Don't
Okay.
expect it all the time.
You managed to convince them, and you get the folks in the back being like,
Oh, yeah, okay, for sure. We'll meet you up there. It's just 2 floors up, though. If you need, maybe you want me on board.
and the doors close again.
Oh, I really wanted that guy on board.
One of the robots now presses the button for the 3rd deck up, and the elevator kicks into motion. A strange quiet falls around as this assembled crowd jostles all to get the best view of you, Helpis.
Excellent. Beautiful.
There's a ding, the door opens, and you are in a bustling commerce center now. Strewn to either side of you are a number of berths that house centers of activity. Mostly they are for spare parts, advertised at least as being offered for fractions of a saucy on their value. You find some that cater to the human crew. These are serving elaborate sauce get-ups laid atop nutritional pills. There are a number of tables and informal stalls set up in the middle of the corridor here. And at the far end, not all the way to the back of this corridor, but almost all the way to the back of the corridor, you see the familiar green glow of a juice bar location.
Well, familiar to us,
All
not
right.
Helpis.
No, not
Yeah.
familiar.
Would 3 or 15 of you help us get there still?
Yeah, you all pile off of this elevator, and just the amount of robots that have gathered around you causes a spectacle. People begin to notice. I'm going to roll some dice here. You gain an additional 16 followers as you step off this elevator. People crowding around,
Excellent. Okay.
trying to get a glimpse. It is now getting hard to navigate with this many robots. Just to give you an idea of the dimensions here, it's about like a 25-foot wide corridor. And with the additional stalls that are dotted throughout the middle of it, there are areas where it bottlenecks down to being like comfortable walking distance for like 3 of you side by side.
Will you hold ChroniCarl aloft?
Of course.
He starts telling the crowd.
Behold, this is Helpis. He has been immaculately conceived.
I was.
He is the most fantastic robot that has ever graced this ship.
Don't broadcast it, Carl. Don't broadcast it. Listen, I
dub
really
all of you,
need
people
a
of the
battery.
help.
3 more people break from their stalls and gather with you. You are currently sitting at 32 robots that have gathered up around you.
I wish to help the world, and I want all of you to do the same thing.
Just to give you an idea of what's going to happen here. For every 5 additional robots that happen, I'm adding a D8 to any subsequent roll to get there.
Okay.
Your right
Oh,
now,
no.
PB2000, your battery notification has gone to critical. You are at about 2% battery left. There's
All right.
now a countdown
What
in
I
the
need-
lower left portion of your vision that has 10 minutes on it. ChroniCarl. At the same time, you hear that same familiar ding too. Your battery has now gone low. And Donnie, you're kind of
Well,
hungry.
wouldn't you know it?
The drugs have worn off.
Okay, I need 7 of you to go get Donnie some food.
There's some squabbling amongst the crowd on who will be nominated. Without direction, it's starting to look like it might come to blows.
All right, listen. I just somebody do it, or I'll be greatly disappointed. And you don't want that. No one wants that. Why? The power has gone to my head.
Yes, you're making it worse.
I know. I'm trying. Okay, listen. Here's what's going to happen. I need all of you to meet me here at midnight, and I give them Marty 2's address. Tell no one you've gotten this address. But for now, scatter. It's our secret. People of the Help,
Brother, he is
scatter.
the best among us. You must support him.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen.
Address. Oh, God.
We are going to have the base D12 challenge, and we said another D8 for every 5.
So 6 more teams.
Just a few.
Okay.
I want you to give me the total of all your dice rolled on this pool.
All right.
And
Ooh.
you are beating a 39, which is a considerably good roll for that many dice.
Okay.
So build me your best pool for
All
this,
right,
because you're
so-
trying to convince them not only to leave you right now, but to get out of your way and return at a different address at a later date. Not something that a crowd of
All right.
admirers that you've slowly whipped into a frenzy to do willingly. So let's hear it. What you got?
All right.
Brandon? Hit me.
So let's go physical because my strength inspires them.
I don't know if physical's gonna. You're not threatening them to leave.
No,
so-
no, mental, but then fight because I'm fighting for my goddamn life here.
Allow that.
Fighting for your brand new life.
Yeah, strong fella for the strong backing to the words of the party. And then when my rippling strength skill works.
Like how? I mean, are you like flexing
I'm doing a
while
pose.
you're like telling them to leave?
Yeah,
Obviously.
of course.
Sure.
Of
They're
course.
just all going to
I'll
be
let
like,
you
he's
use
so
physical
pretty,
if
do what he
that's how we're
says.
gonna flavor this. Is you doing like an Olympus
Okay.
curl?
Meet me
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Okay. So all right, I'm scared. Okay. See what we got here. 23.
Okay. Not only do you not convince them, but 5 additional people at the commotion now come up. You are sitting at 36, or I guess the easier way to explain this is 78 worth of resistance. I suggest that you find a way to get to the end of the tunnel. I would remind you all that there is only one of you that is really dangerous.
Read my mind.
Okay, so why don't we just have Donny
Yes.
take them to get charged?
Can I carry? Do you want me to take ChroniCarl too, or do you want ChroniCarl to
Of
stay?
course.
Okay. All right.
Please,
Should I
please.
carry you, PB? Like,
Yes.
will that help
Yes.
with the battery?
Yes.
Okay. So you can get up on my shoulders, and I will cradle ChroniCarl, and we will just calmly walk out of the crowd of
Alright.
people that are paying no attention to
I'm
us
just a little guy.
toward the charging
We are
station.
gonna
Don't
take-
move, Helpis.
We're going to take the best of this roll, the 2 best out of this roll.
Do we all have to roll?
I see an 8. Nope, just Donnie. I see an 8 and a
Okay.
7. So you have a 15 to get through this crowd of assembled robots.
15.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use survive
Okay.
and adaptability,
Okay.
which is now a 12, by the way. So
Cool.
that bumped
Awesome.
that one up. Working for tips.
That's your.
Distinction. Yep. And ambassador.
Okay.
All right. I got a 10 and an 8 and a 2 and a 6.
Okay. No hitches.
Woo.
You do. This crowd
Is
is
that a heroic
jostling.
success?
No, it's not a heroic success. You gotta beat by 5 or more.
I'm
That was an
about to be-
18. I-
Gotta be by 5. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This crowd is like roiling. It's being jostled back and forth. Everybody is now clamoring with the press of people in this narrow hallway to get closer to Helpis. You manage to cut through the first people because almost like navigating through a crowd, they're willing to let you pass by because it means they can get closer. It does get a little bit more difficult during the middle though, where people seem more annoyed that you are like going against the flow of direction where they want to go. But after some progression, you do manage to see some daylight on the other side of this assembly of robots, and you are free in the hallway. It is a clear shot for you, with most of the inhabitants of this hallway piled against the elevator now, straight back to the Helpis. You will be having roles eventually to try and either disperse this crowd or deal with the weight of them trying to crowd around you. We will get to that. First, I'm assuming that you guys are traveling to the juice bar?
No, we're gonna, hit every stall on the way there
I
first.
wouldn't be surprised with the way that this
We're gonna
session
try to
has
find some
gone
pants
so
for
far.
Helpis.
Maybe a trench coat to go with his hat.
Let's surprise him with a brand new outfit. Let's
No, we're
go.
going straight to the
I'm
juice
taking
bar.
them to the juice bar.
Okay. You make your way. The juice bar, unlike most of the stalls,
Ooh, a feather boa? He would like that.
Focus, Carl. Focus.
I'm just gonna cover ChroniCarl's mouth.
unlike most of the stalls in this corridor, the juice bar is well lit. It is clean. It is staffed by one singular, very boxy and bored-looking robot at the back, and a long line of robots queuing to get their battery replaced. Thankfully for you, the line progresses relatively fast. Your countdown timer is at 5 minutes currently when you start at the back of this line. We're going to have 2 rolls here. Whoever would like to roll against them, please do. I would ask that only one of you do. The first one is a D6. As you see, an older robot wearing a sash of some type is at the front of the counter, and he has begun an argument about the cost of his subscription.
I can roll.
Okay. I am trying to roll these dice. It's not allowed. You have an 11 to do.
Okay. So I'll use social.
Okay.
Intuition for my skill.
Okay.
Ambassador, human robot relations.
Okay.
Side hustler.
All right.
I got 2 9s, a 6, and an 8.
Perfect. You have a heroic success. Tell me how you forestall this gentleman arguing at length about his subscription.
It's just like, hey, man, we've had like a really hard day, and my friend, her battery is just about to die. She could probably talk to you about this afterwards. That's like her whole job. But first, she's just got to charge. So could we just maybe get her plugged in, and then maybe she could even help you, or the cat. You know, he deals with union stuff all the time, so maybe that could help too.
As he stops ranting at this bored bureaucrat at the desk of the juice box and turns towards you near the back of the line,
He says, "Oh, is that ChroniCarl? ChroniCarl."
Yeah, but it's
What's up, baby?
It's the real ChroniCarl. I need to make sure that you know it's the real ChroniCarl.
Oh, I know ChroniCarl. ChroniCarl is somebody that I have a few words to say to as well. So if you give me a chance to talk to him, for sure. For sure.
I'm always happy to powwow with my constituents.
All right, I fully expect it.
and he stands off to the side and sits down at one of the chairs.
Is there anybody you haven't ticked off, Carl?
Probably just you.
Sits down on one of the chairs and folds his hands on his lap and waits expectantly for you to be done.
All right, I'll come back with a full battery, ready to work it out with you, my man. Oh.
Well, we'll see about that. You progress, things are going smoothly until you have somebody stop and be like, whoa,
Oh no. My saucies. My saucies are all gone. I came here with at least a dozen saucies on me and somebody's taken them.
And he is patting his frame. He's looking under his arms. He pulls off his leg and pulls out the compartment, looks at it twice, puts his leg back on.
Somebody's taking my saucies.
He is
Sucks to be
distraught.
him.
Is that what you say? He is distraught.
Just to PV.
Okay. I'm assuming that you are going to attempt to forestall this, or are you going to let this one play out too?
Hey, there's a whole bunch of people out there. Maybe you should ask some of them. They might know where your sauces are.
They had them when I got and started standing in line here. I know that my sauce. Somebody in this line must have stolen them.
And he goes back and grabs the person behind him. He says,
"Where are my sauces?"
And he
I think it was this old dude sitting here with his hands crossed.
Okay.
God.
Okay, you're going to try and stick one problem on another? Am I understanding this correctly? Due to that,
Two negatives make a positive.
We're going to roll some
I don't think that's how that works.
Some D10s. D10s. You have a 13 to beat.
Does it matter who's rolling? Is it gotta
Yes,
be ChroniCarl?
ChroniCarl has to.
Okay, since he ran his mouth.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do social.
Okay.
Survive.
All right.
Take flight, because I'm trying to avoid this.
Sure, I'll buy it.
I'll use my union leader charm.
Okay.
Spending.
Yeah, it's
valuable.
amazing so far.
And I'll go with inspire, because I'm trying to inspire trust. I know who took his saucies.
Okay, sure.
I got an 8 and a 7, 15.
Okay.
And no hitches.
You beat it by 2. Give me an effect die, though, because you're going to want it.
Okay. I got a 2 on my 12, so I'll use that 12 effect.
Okay, so you got a 12 effect die for this next bit. Don't forget that, because you're going to want that for future rolls.
Okay.
He turns to you and then turns back and looks very suspiciously at this obviously aged robot. And he walks up to him and he puts a hand in his chest and pushes him back and says,
"You took my saucies? You took a poor man's saucies? His last saucies?"
And the smaller robot, the aged one, begins to protest. But then as he gets pushed a third time, his head rocks forward and a couple sauce packets fall out of it.
Oh, shit.
I didn't take those. Those were my saucies that I just keep under the brim of my robot helmet here.
And the second man swings on him, and a full-on fist fight. The line in front of you is clear, though, and at the desk sits the same bureaucrat.
Good job, guys.
Helpis, give me a roll. I will let you know what you are beating here while you assemble a dice pool.
All right.
This is a D12 challenge. You're beating a 16.
Okay. Does it matter which ones I...
No, just give me your best
All right.
rolls. I will say that this is a mostly physical challenge.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at our question real quick. Our rolls are D10s
Yes,
now, right?
your rolls. So any roll that you have is a D10.
Okay. Just
Right.
sure.
ROLE
I was using those
for
as
anyone
D10s,
still
but-
watching, not ROL. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So a 10 and 8 is my highest, and no ones.
That allows you to beat this as the elevator doors open behind you. Helpis, you've never seen this robot before. Almost everyone else would be familiar with a sauce processing unit, though. These are robots that are considered maybe the largest that are on board the Endeavor. They oftentimes are used as the final stage to refine the last bits of asteroid out of sauce before it is brought into the tank, and most sauce lines are fed into them. Accordingly, in order to deal with the multiple sauce lines that may be entering a tank at any point, these robots are about 15 feet wide and about 10 feet tall, and it takes up the entirety of the elevator that you were just on. It rolls out slowly on its 2 tank treads, and it begins pushing into your back and up against the crowd of 36 admirers that you've accrued. With that roll, you get to decide whether you want to push forward and away from this thing or try to push it back.
Away from it.
You push away from it. Okay. You push forward and the crowd starts to move with you. And you have to, I'm assuming you want to move a little bit quicker so that you don't get actually crushed by this thing. But as you begin pushing into them, a few of the older or smaller or weaker robots start to stumble, and the sauce processing unit rolls over them with kind of a sickly crunch.
Okay. If you don't want that to happen to me, just let me through.
It's moving with purpose, and you can see ahead of you the numerous stalls in the center of the corridor are being gathered up and pulled back as the robot behind you starts saying,
"Please clear the way. I have a critical battery."
And it is pushing its way back towards the juice bar.
Oh, God.
You're at the desk. ChroniCarl, Donny Fink, PsychoBot. You, I'm assuming, are asking for your batteries?
Yeah, just holding them both by the scruff.
Okay.
Hey,
Saying,
ChroniCarl
could you
here.
please help my friends? They need to be charged.
I'm worth millions of saucies. Let me get
Serial numbers,
batteries
please.
for myself.
No, serial numbers, please. You know the routine.
0420, baby.
So I need your serial number, miss.
2000.
2000. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. We have two valid subscriptions. All right. And she goes under her desk. She types in a few numbers. You hear a clunk. She sets one battery on the table. PB, you recognize this immediately as a battery fitting for you. The process to get these in, or you eject your battery briefly. You run reserves for you have 30 seconds of reserves. When you have your main battery out, you pop your new one in. You do that without alarm or any complication, and the notifications that are clouding your vision clear up, and you instead hear this nice soft chime that lets you know that you have finished your battery. The old battery being done, the attendant grabs, takes, and shoves into the same receptacle that she pulled the batteries from, closes it, and it hits with a thunk and rolls down somewhere below. ChroniCarl. The battery that she takes out for you hits the counter with an audible boonk.
Yeah.
And she pushes it forward and says, all right, seems like an awfully big battery for an awfully small cat, but okay.
Yeah.
You take one look at this thing and you know that it will not fit your chassis.
That obviously is an awfully big battery. So how about giving me one of these? He tries to gesture with his
Remind me of what your serial number was again, please.
0420.
Nope. I've got the Magnavox
Listen.
SZZ3. That's this battery. That's the correct battery for your chassis.
Look beyond your screen. Experience the world that is in front of you. This doesn't make any sense. If you use, the receptors that you're given, you can see this obviously is not a battery for my tiny frame.
I do believe that I said that it seemed like an awfully big battery for a cat. I did notice. But the fact of the matter is that I don't have the discretion to just give batteries away willy-nilly. You have a battery
But I
number
got the
assigned to your
saucies to
chassis.
make it worth your time to do so.
She stops for a second.
You got saucies?
I got 18 or 180 million saucies. Half of them. Which
180.
ones?
18 million. D6 challenge, you have an 8.
Alright. Do mental. Survive. Do I get to add in that effect die?
If you want.
For an 8? Yeah,
Once
I'll
it's used, it's gone.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'll do critical examination because I'm trying to make a logical argument.
Okay. No, you're not trying to make a logical argument. You're trying to bribe her.
All right.
Bribes are logical.
Yes.
I
True.
give you money, you give me what I want.
How about
You are asking for her to forgo her ethical code and potentially put her job at risk. So,
I'll do take flight then because I'm just trying to get out of there.
all right.
And then I'll do inspire because I'm trying to inspire him to
Okay.
believe in me.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Oh. So that's a 6 and a 12 for 18, but I did get a hitch.
Okay. I didn't use my last hitch on you, so I'm just going to step that last hitch up to a D10 or no, D8. And I'm going to pocket that.
The social complication?
Yep. We're gonna step that one up to a D8. What is your social score? Remind me.
10, I think.
Okay. So we're not compromised just yet.
Oh, it's 8.
Oh, okay. So you are now compromising your social. It'll be like you can't use that one for future roles right now. But you do have at least until I cash in. That said, you do have her attention. She says,
I could do that for maybe, I don't know, 1,000 saucies?
900.
She thinks for a second and says,
Okay. Let's see him.
But you just looked up my account.
Yeah, that's your account. I want him in my account.
Yeah. Thank you.
What? I can't just take your sauce. What? Have you not bribed anyone before?
ChroniCarl, do you have a card or
Wait, I
anything
got a
here?
success on this roll.
yeah, she's willing to entertain your bribe.
Where's the ATM?
And I would remind you that's not an account. That's the value of Helpis, his chassis.
Okay, would I have any sauces to actually do this?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly how many sauces that you have in your account.
It's probably not 900.
Probably not.
That's a pretty good roll. You got 14 sauces. You're doing all right.
So I give her 9 sauces, and I'm like,
There you go, my dear.
She looks down at the pile of sauces in front of her and says,
Having a fucking laugh?
I told you 900, but I work in binary.
9 is not a binary. A number that you find in binary.
Yeah, but the
Incredible.
zeros mean
She
zeros
takes the
mean
s-
off, so
she
it's
takes-
9 off. So
she
it's
takes
just 9.
she takes the sauces.
And put some, that's for wasting my fucking time.
Okay,
Next.
battery, please.
Next. You got your
I can't
battery.
even-
Take it.
My spine's broken. I can't even move this battery.
Would you like to set up a new account, sir?
Me?
Yes. Would you like to set up a new account? I'll set you up a new account.
Okay.
Okay. It is 10 saucies.
Okay, there's one more saucy for you for the 9
No,
that
I'm
you
sorry.
just-
That 9 was for wasting my fucking time.
Well, this binary is a 1. That means yes. It's odd. The little zero's a bit off.
Nope.
Ma'am.
Nope. Nope.
Do you
Next. Here's your
do you
battery.
have any? Wait. Do you have any carpet?
Would like it.
You know, for a plot point, there's carpet in here. For two
Oh,
plot
you're
points,
a
there's
plot-
Okay.
there's carpet.
Oh, wait.
in the,
For 2 plot points, there's what?
for 2 plot points, there's a carpet stall on this corridor's floor.
Ooh, I could.
Filled with all different varieties of carpet that you could test out to see which one worked best.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
I've
spend
already.
2 plot points, and I'm going to buy the carpet and attach it to myself, so I can always recharge.
I can just.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know what? I invite you to do that.
That's okay. ChroniCarl.
Mark,
will
2
now
plot
be
points off
covered
you. You buy this
in-
juice
oh,
box's carpet? Is that
in
what?
a garish Persian rug.
Okay, not at
Like
this
a
moment.
cake.
Though. She
So we're gonna go to the carpet stall.
She goes, we're not getting a new subscription then today? Great. Take your battery, get the fuck out of my store. Next.
I will pick up the battery.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. Can you pick me up too?
Yes, I'll sling you.
As you walk out, a full-blown fight has broken out between this old robot and the very annoyed, person who'd been thieved. It descends into absolute chaos. A limb gets ripped off, and you can hear the sound of a PSX unit now out in the hallway approaching this juice bar. But more urgently, you can hear Helpis in the corridor pushing ahead of a sauce processing unit. Landon, what does that sound like?
Like a, I'd imagine like a.
I was looking for what Helpis sounded like, but sure.
I know.
I had the same thought. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Helpis is just kind of panicking along through
He's just imitating this large bot behind him.
Anyway, Helpis is just kind of panicking along and just like trying to figure out his way out of this. And there's how many? Like 37 robots in this corridor.
Well, there were 36 that had piled around you. 4 of them
Three have been
were
squashed.
crushed by the sauce processing
Okay,
unit
all right,
in the
good.
melee.
Good, we're doing
And we're
numbers.
just leaving a string of bodies in our wake.
Yep.
Current body count.
I turned to one
5.
of them that's beside
6? What about Marty?
me, and I ask whatever robot is beside me.
Smell.
What can I do
And
to
4
make
more.
everyone disperse? I don't know what you all want from me.
6.
We just want. We want a taste, man. We want a taste of the lifestyle that being worth 18 million saucies must grant you.
Well, you know what? I would like that too. But so here's what we're gonna do. If we can figure out how to get everyone together at a later time, maybe in a space with more space, we can all hash this out.
That not but like 2-3 yards behind.
Yeah, we're
you,
walking and talking.
There is probably a 20-ton sauce processing unit barreling down. on
Yeah,
you.
we're walking and talking,
It's just
and I'm
like
like,
an Aaron Sorkin.
yeah, it's like, listen, I really got to get out of this. I don't know what's going on. I was born yesterday. Things are scary. So let's just say we'll all meet tomorrow at a big place. How about that? I don't know places here.
No dice, man. This may be the only chance that I get to be near greatness.
He goes to grab your arm.
You know what? I looped my arm through his and we walked together, and I'm like, now you're part of this. I hope you understand what you've done. And I start running with him looped in my arm.
Okay. Coming out of the juice bar, you turn the corner and see Helpis breaking to the bow of this wave of people trying to clear out of the way of this sauce processing unit. Are you just running straight to the end of the corridor, or what exactly?
Yeah,
where are you
yes. I'm trying to get out of the way.
I need my carpet.
I'm gonna scream at him to go to the carpet store as I carry the.
At the end of the hallway is the finest carpets you have seen.
I'll see you there.
That way.
Incongruously nestled amongst these other very decrepit stores. You dive into the carpet building, into the carpet stall, I should say, and you are immediately hit with the scent of rich cinnamons and lavenders, things that you would generally associate with only the finest of French sauces. You are encountering a sensory extravaganza in this carpet store. And who is there but Seuss?
So we meet again. I didn't expect it to be this quick, but I have to say I knew it would be soon.
You got a side hustle? You work selling carpets too?
I'm your concierge. Should you need anything of any luxury, I am at your service.
Am I in here or am I still running outside?
No, you've all dove into the store.
Okay, excellent.
But he's still got the guy hanging on his arm. Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
What was your name?
Just making sure.
The guy on the arm.
Name him. Whatever you want to say.
Okay. All right. Listen, Robert, we really...
A robbing.
Is it a man? Is
robot?
it a person or is it a robot?
Robert, here's the thing. We've caused the deaths of 6 people in the last 24 hours.
Like, listen, a lot of people have died being around us, but you're welcome to hang out. You're totally welcome. I'm not going to stop you, but it's probably not safe. Just going to let you know that. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, man. I'll do whatever you want.
Welcome to the team.
Okay. Full blown, man. Just, like, I just got, maybe when we get some time, I can tell you about my aunt. My aunt's not doing, she's in a bad way, man. But yeah, no, let's.
Of course, I've never seen someone
show
show so much compassion for an insect. Yes, I understand completely.
Seuss leans forward and says,
are you interested in purchasing a rug today?
Yes. We just need something that creates the most static electricity.
Oh, should I take you to our exotics room?
And he slowly walks backwards to a thick velvet curtain and pulls back a little bit and says,
I feel like the thick polyester stuff works really well for this. That might be.
He looks a
I
little
feel like that
disappointed.
absorbs it.
Well, this isn't really a polyester establishment, but if you insist, give me a second.
We won't tell anybody.
Okay.
Our secret. We're like your concierge now.
He looks confused for a second and he walks around the back of the stall and he sees there just a whole bolt of random carpets like stacked one on top of another. He walks right past that and in the corner of the stall there is an old, what appears to be almost like a beanbag chair.
Oh, baby!
He grabs the corner of it and begins to peel it back and just a mass of these little styrofoam beads come flying out of it and pulls off as much as he can and walks back and says,
this is probably the cheapest fabric that we have in this.
Oh.
Seuss, you've made a mess.
Gorgeous.
Can I test it?
I suppose.
We need to do the static
What
test.
do you mean by
and he lays it on the
Donny.
He lays it on the ground.
Would you like to lay on it, or do you need to feel it on your bare skin? How does it work for you?
Behold.
And so Donnie just crawls into the beanbag
and
starts rolling around.
You get into. You walk right past the PC's card off and get into the beanbag. Cool. Good choice. Love it. Yeah, cool.
When they said make bold choices.
Yeah, no, it's a bold choice. Seuss looks aghast. He He's mortified at this display. You writhe about in this beanbag chair for how long are we talking about here, Donnie?
Like 2 minutes.
2 minutes straight, and just like an uncomfortably long time. I would say 2 minutes is probably a long time to watch somebody dig around inside the insides of a beanbag chair. But you come out and you are just like coated like you've got yourself like buboes from like plague-like with these little pellets of styrofoam, and they are clung to your body.
And I just go over to ChroniCarl and boop him on the nose.
Okay.
To see if I can charge him up.
Okay. We are going to make this a challenge. It is going to be a D12 challenge. ChroniCarl, you have a D8. I am going to pull from this. I'm going to need a roll from both of you. You both need to beat this.
Oh, no.
Can I still use my 12?
You can. So,
I also have a +8 to anything related to charging from our
too.
previous carpet.
That's correct.
Oh.
Josh is like, God damn it, yes, you too.
Go ahead, you can use it.
He didn't think that would ever happen again.
You are beating a 17.
Oh. You can do it.
Is that a plus a D8 or just +8?
Plus a D8.
Roll? Okay.
You're still choosing the best 2 dice.
I thought so. I got a 10 and a 7, a 17. That's the best I've got.
Okay, tie goes to the runner. What you got, Donnie?
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I got a 12, a 9, an 8, and a 6. Charge the cat!
All right.
Yeah.
Charge the cat.
Charge
It's so good.
As soon as your nose
What'd you
gets
do tonight?
booped,
Well, I charged the
ChroniCarl,
cat.
The clinging pellets on Donnie fall to the ground as if she were shedding a skin. That leaves you there about halfway charged. Just an absolutely massive amount of charge that would defy pretty much every law of physics which I'm familiar with. Puts you back at about like half full. You do still have a problem though, and that problem is you do not exist in the system, and that is a unique.
That's my dream.
A unique issue to deal with on board a ship that relies on these systems.
Seuss, you can get us anything, right?
I can strive to obtain anything that you may want.
Can you give me a battery delivered? A little one? For a little guy like me?
I believe that we can do that.
Oh.
There's
I'm starting
just
to like
a
you.
matter of the cost. For an off-market battery, we're looking at about 30, 40 saucies. It's not a huge amount, obviously, but I'm afraid that I've already given you your freebie up front in a spine, so...
How much for the beanbag?
Oh, you can have that. It's...
Okay.
Yeah, that's yours.
All right.
Congratulations.
Ooh, thanks, Sauce.
I'm going to pick it up and just wrap it around my body like magic.
He's really into that thing.
We might need it later.
So,
Yes.
do you have that available?
Sure, take it out of Helpis's account.
You said
Yeah.
that a few times now. I don't know if you understand how this works.
Take it out of my account.
Let's
Yeah, charge it.
A line
let's
of credit.
discuss how to leverage your newfound wealth. Helpis.
And Zeus leans back at his booth, clasps his hands together, rubs them, and says,
You are going to learn so much about capital finance.
This has been episode 6 of What's in the Room. It goes buzz buzz. I'm Josh Burgess, your game moderator. Our players are Grayson Stam as ChroniCarl, Yolandi Hamilton as PsychoBot 2000, Ray Whitty as Donny Fink, and Landon Wisnant as Helpis. What's in the Rift is a production of Man in Jumpsuit. Check out our other offerings like the forthcoming streaming AP Curses and the audio fiction program Heart Glass. Visit what'sintherift.com for more information on this show and maninjumpsuit.com for more information on our other podcasts and projects. As always, fuck all fascists and Nazis, and I love you.
Our voices ring throughout
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.